Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce. It's the backup channel backing Celeb up and bringing you all the breaking news. Check this out. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, JT, Young Miami, Lotto, and Ice Spice better watch their backs, cause there's another female rapper who's coming for the top spot, and she's proven that female rappers can rock the mic without all that booty clapping and rapping about topics that are degrading the women. Check out your girl Van Van from Savannah. Listen, Van Van ain't playing with him. And to tell you the truth, I would rather listen to Van Van than half of these female rappers that are out right now. And honestly, to tell you the truth, this is what the young kids like under 12 need to be listening to. They don't need to be like twerking to WAP. Listen, let me know what you think about Van Van. Do you think that like Cardi and Nicki need to watch their backs? Let me know what you think in the comments. And really quick, since we mentioned Nicki, I gotta tell you this. Nicki Minaj has generously offered to help pay for the future college tuition cost for the 14-year-old boy who was arrested with his mother, Carlisha Hood, in the fatal shooting incident that took place in Chicago the other night. By now, you all know that Carlisha Hood went into a takeout restaurant to order some food, and while she was in there, she got into a heated argument with a dude named Jeremy Brown, who allegedly decided to put his hands on her and viciously attacked her. Now, in response to being hit by Brown, Hood called her 14-year-old son, who was sitting in the car in the parking lot, and he came in and shot the dude who was putting the paws on his mom's, presumably in self-defense. Now, after the incident, Carlisha and her son were facing charges in connection with Brown's death. However, prosecutors have since dropped the charges. And now, Nicki Minaj has seen a story, and she said that the son is a hero who did what any son would do. And she also said, quote, "That 14-year-old boy that backed the hammer out when that grown A man was punching his mother in the face as if she were a man is a true hero. If he wants to go to college, I'd love to help. It's what any son should have done for their mother. She raised a dope kid and should be so proud. Also, God knew before she knew that she'd be attacked that day and made sure that they had protection on deck. God is good." End quote. Yo, I really appreciate the fact that Nicki Minaj has issued the blank check to tell this little boy that if you want to go to college someday, I got you. And listen, if I was that young boy's mother, I would be like, Nicki, can I get that in writing? Listen, let me know what you think about Nicki Minaj offering to pay the future college tuition for the young boy who shot the man in defense of his mother. Let me know what you think in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I mean, for real, press that button, because my man Celebs says that there's been a slight shadow ban on the main channel and the backup channel. And the only way to get us out of that sticky situation is your support. Now, peep this. 50 Cent's girlfriend Cuban Link wants everybody out there to know that there's a big difference between like Instagram post and reality, and that everything that glitters ain't gold, especially when it comes to dating 50. To make her point, Cuban Link posted a clip of her and 50, and in the clip, it opens with like a romantic photo shoot of her and 50 looking like the picture perfect couple. But then, it cuts to an uncomfortable Cuban Link buried under 50's arms while they're in bed, and under the photo, she jokingly captions, quote, "Some nights I just can't breathe, but I'm alive," end quote. Look, 50 got that chick in a chokehold under that armpit like Jimmy Superfly Snooker. I swear, I hope he took a shower before he went to bed and put on a whole bunch of Old Spice, because if not, this chick might suffocate under there. Jeez, 50? Listen, let me know what you think about Cuban Link showing you the difference between how the relationship looks on Instagram and how the relationship looks in reality. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, let me see what other stories we got. This week, the Oscars has announced that it's getting ready to fix a big mistake that is made when it comes to Angela Bassett. The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences says that they're going to give Angela Bassett an honorary Academy Award at this year's Governor's Awards. Bassett, who is now 64, will be honored with a golden statue to celebrate her stellar work as an actress. Listen, I'm happy, but then I'm not happy, because the Academy Awards should have gave Angela Bassett an award a long time ago. And I mean, I'm glad that they're giving her an honorary Academy Award, but that's not really the same as getting the award for the particular work that you did in a specific movie during the course of a year. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that Angela's getting the honorary Oscar, but I really think that they need to reevaluate how they've been determining how people are getting Oscars, because Angela should have had an Oscar a long time ago. Listen, let me know what you think about the Academy Awards giving Angela Bassett an honorary Oscar. Do you think that this makes up for all the times that they snubbed her? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, peep this. The company behind Diddy's liquor brand Ciroc is dropping the bad boy after he accused them of being racist. Diageo, a British multinational alcoholic beverages company, has had a relationship with P. Diddy for almost 2 decades. In 2007, Diddy entered into a joint venture with Diageo to acquire the luxury vodka brand called Ciroc. Now, under the terms of the agreement, Combs became the brand ambassador and held an ownership stake in the brand. And for many years, the partnership between Diageo and Combs was successful because Combs, who is known for his marketing prowess and influence in the music and entertainment world, played a crucial role in the marketing and promotion of Ciroc vodka. I mean, Diddy promoted Ciroc like his life depended on it, and he helped to create a strong association between Ciroc and the hip-hop and luxury lifestyle. Well, Combs recently filed a lawsuit against Diageo, accusing the company of racial bias and failing to adequately promote his Ciroc vodka and De Leon tequila brands. According to Combs, Diageo allegedly failed to promote diversity in its business relationships and failed to promote his particular brands. As evidence of racial bias, Diddy pointed out the company's $1 billion acquisition and marketing of the Casamigos tequila brand, partly founded by George Clooney. Now, after Diddy filed his claim, Diageo countered his claim and asked the judge in the case to force Combs to an arbitration or to totally dismiss the case, because they say that Combs failed to support his own darn brands, because allegedly he only put $1,000 into the joint venture while the company invested $100 million. Oh my goodness, are you trying to tell me that Sean Puffy Combs only invested $1,000 in Ciroc and he's been benefiting off of this liquor all of these years? Oh my goodness, I'm shaking my head. Well, anyway, Diageo has announced that it's cutting ties with Diddy altogether after his accusations of racism. In its court filing, the company said, quote, Diageo is profoundly disappointed that Sean Puffy Combs, an entertainer and entrepreneur who has amassed nearly $1 billion from a 15-year relationship with Diageo, has caused this bad faith sham action to be improperly brought before this court. End quote. In response to Diageo's statement, Diddy's attorney John Houston said, quote, Diageo attempting to end this deal with Mr. Combs is like firing a whistleblower who calls out racism. It's a cynical and transparent attempt to distract from the multiple allegations of discrimination. End quote. Listen, I actually thought for all of these years that Diddy actually owned Ciroc. I mean, not like a little portion of Ciroc, but actually owned Ciroc. a rock. And now I find out that the dude only really invested like $1,000 in the liquor. I am shocked. I mean, the way that Diddy promotes that liquor, you would think that he was personally making each bottle in his basement like moonshine. But listen, I don't know about you, but if I only put down like a 1K investment in a company and turned around and got $1 billion in return on my investment, I don't know if I would turn around and sue the company. Cause I mean, that might not be the best play. But that's just me. Listen, let me know what you think about Diddy suing Diageo. Do you think that that's the best move? Let me know what you think in the comments. And hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.